Nation. You just said it, nigga. Just had something cool to say. It's nation time. But now, what do you do to prove that it's nation time, that we are an independent nation, and that we can stand on our own? What are we going to do about that? Nothing? Well, we got to start somewhere. The people across the lake over there, across the road, called us this week and said to us, being you won't sell us your land, we are willing to sell you the land across the road. You know what that means? Nigga, being you ain't leaving, we're leaving. We have, how many acres here, y'all? That's 600 more they want to sell us. Now, that's real. All the other crap, we got some land down south, and we putting together farms and all that kind of stuff. That don't mean nothing if you're not trying to set up an indigenous nation, sovereign people, making decisions over themselves, educating their children. I can channel the amount of crack that comes in here, the kind of alcohol or spirits or whatever the hell you want to call it that gets in here, create your own police department to police your own environment. You follow what I'm saying? Then that's called peace of mind. So you ain't no Muslim until you got peace of mind. And you ain't got no peace of mind living in his world while you saying Assalamu alaikum. And he's telling you what to do and how to think. Telling you take Juma Friday off to go to prayer, I'm going to fire you. So you got a choice between Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and your boss and your rent and yourself. If all of you just say, oh, I'll make it up later. Fail safe. Come on, y'all.
Got it.
That's dangerous. Anything else?
Yeah, this is a question not referring to what we've been talking about, but I had asked a question maybe about a month ago and you wasn't present, but it was due to in your old publication with Secret Societies Unmasked. You had a picture that was in there, and going back to what we're going to with the ancient symbol of Hathor and the six-pointed star and crescent, or the bull's horns, there was a picture that you had in there that was on, I think it was Saturn, and it was a hexagram that was on there. And I was wondering, how does all that tie in with what we're doing? Because it's there. Because I saw the picture. It's an old publication, though.
Right. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Okay.
The hexagram, the pentagram, all of those are our symbols they stole. The ram's head that they turned into something negative was a symbol of Ra when it dealt with us. And it dealt with the sun, and their concept of hell and the fire and the heat was Shambhala. Everything they made in their religion comes out of us. Our symbols were made up of two. We had the male symbol and the female symbol. This here symbol represented Isis, and this was Osiris. Right? Osiris was governed by the deity Min. You understand that? Min is the phallic symbol. This represents the head of the individual, arms, legs, penis. So I've been trying to tell them people in the Nation of Islam, tell me that's 5% of the loners. They say this represents Islam. They say arm, leg, arm, head. You heard that before, right? And I said, well, I don't know about you, bro, but I got an arm, a leg, a penis, a leg, an arm, and a head. I don't know what happened, what religion you fell from, or who cut the shit off. But, you know what I'm saying? But you're missing a point. If any man in here stands up and parts his legs like this and spreads his arms out, you won't get a 5-pointed star. You may see a 5-pointed star because he's dressed. But if he stands like this, you gonna get a 5-pointed star? What you gonna get? All right. Now, when you look at this, this is a cavity, a meeting point of the power of birth. Which creature between us will stand like this and be 5 points? Let's think for a while. This is real goddamn complicated. Now, let me see. Women. Right? Am I right? Right? Women, right? When is the Nation of Islam going to wake up and realize that dumb shit, arm, leg, arm, head is not real? You follow? Never will. And this symbol in ancient times was inlaid put this within this in a circle. They call this one the seal of David, and they call, the seal of Solomon, and they call this one the shield of David. In ancient times, both Solomon and David was us. Now, when you put a crescent on it, and put a star here, and tell the world that this is a symbol of reality, of facts, all wise, right, and exact, perfect, bond, you lying, nigga. Because if I complete this moon crescent, there's no way a star can get on this side of the moon. You with me, man? As long as you show a crescent, you give the impression that a star can be placed here. But when you see a crescent, you're not actually seeing a piece of the moon, you're seeing a whole moon with a piece blocked off. And no star could get on this side of the moon. So it's a lie. It's an illusion. It is not the truth to tell a person that the five-pointed star in Christ is the universal symbol of sun, moon, and stars. You know why? Because when I say the symbol of the sun, moon, and stars, what am I doing? I am being redundant. Because this and this is the same damn thing. It's lies. So when they present a five-pointed star on a crescent, they intend to tell you lies. It's an illusion. It causes confusion. And that was the purpose of religion from day one. To divide us. To have us kill. Who is responsible for most of the bloodshed in the world today? Religious people. Terrorism. Right? Self-righteous individuals who think they are in direct contact with Allah or God, and thus they could go off and kill people. It's an illusion. And it creates confusion. And we have to defuse it and put the facts back. So pop off that look down at that 5-point star and crescent ring you've been wearing and realize you've been had. Now if you say, well, God, what about the 6-point star and crescent? Isn't this an illusion because this is a star and it can't fit inside of a crescent? We spoke years ago and we told them that this symbol is not a crescent. That it was a symbol of a snake with its tail in its mouth. The crescent is only used when it's dealing with Isis or Dinah, the female principle. The star was supposed to represent the semen, the power of male, the reproductive, the ovaries and the semen coming together, not a star and a moon. The serpent with his tail in his mouth represented taking control over evil. It's like a dog chasing himself in a circle. And in that, we put the seal of Solomon. And in that, we put the key of eternal life.